Now I've got somebody in the studio with me today, somebody very special indeed. I've asked him here to well, give us, as it were, his New Year's resolutions for puppetry. I thought that would be appropriately seasonal. And what makes him very special is he's my nephew. Yes, he's the son of my brother Luke. That's Luke Down. And we have here with us today James Dowd. James, thank you very much for joining me. Well, it was very kind of you to ask me, Uncle. Now, James, I think the best thing is if, to kick off, I say, what are you and your puppet team looking to do in 2012? Well, I think I can say that all of us want to see an improvement in what we do in 2012. That doesn't mean we're unhappy with what we've done in 2011, but the number of places that we're visiting, the number of care homes and day centres has increased enormously, and we'd like to sharpen up our act and make it even more professional. In what particular ways would you want to do that, James? Well, firstly, we've made some great improvements technically. We've moved away from using CDs to using straight from a computer. It gives a much clearer sound. The words come out with greater clarity. The volume can be increased beyond the levels that we could use before. So all that is a great plus. Yeah, I know that just when we were chatting before we sort of came on air, as it were, you were telling me that you're also happy with the current lighting that you use, and you've used that for some time. So that's the technical side, sort of straightened out. But what about the actual puppetry? What do you think are the most important things for puppeteers to how can I put it, to actually emphasize, to work on, to make performances even better? I think my advice would be to tell people to concentrate on doing the basics well. Don't give up practicing the basics, you know, entrances, exits, belly button height, lip synchronization, you know, just do it so it becomes second nature. I tell you what, here's a good thing. Why don't you try lip sync competitions in your practice nights? They're great fun. Put on something that nobody's heard before and all try to lip sync to it. It really does sharpen you up. Yeah, that sounds good to me. I tell you what though, James, is there sort of one last thing that you would put up on a resolution list for 2012 for puppeteers? Do you know what I think I'd answer to that? I would say, get out of your comfort zone. You know, it's so easy to carry on doing things the way you've always done them, same sort of performances, the same way. Why not try something new? Accept a challenge. Those bookings that people wanted you to do and you said no because you didn't like the idea of the audience, you didn't know how you could shape up to it, or maybe there were some physical difficulties there to overcome, then go for those. Yes, just like the people at the Olympics, you know, go for gold, well, go for something new. Keep yourself fresh. James, thank you very much for coming to be with me in the studio today. I know that you're busy preparing for the new year, so all that remains for me to say is a Happy New Year to you. And a Happy New Year to you too, and all the viewers too. Bye! That's my line. Bye!
Yes, we will be